Hi, I'm Alicia from Gathid. I'm excited to walk you through our product and show you how it can help you to disrupt your identity debt. Gathid is an application that allows you to collect identity information about your people from one or many systems. Searching for a person will by default show their person record from whatever system they're found in. Toggle off the green circle and immediately see a list of all of the access that this person is connected to. Gathid is built on a graph database, so rather than looking at this information sequentially, it sees it as a graph. In the center, we have the person that we were searching for, and these are the assets that that person is connected to. If we increase the depth of the graph, we're able to see the level of access that have been received from each of the extracts from each of the assets that have been dropped in. So what this means is we now have a virtual footprint of a person's identity and their access. Our patented technology allows us to traverse this graph and check for policies such as show me any people that are terminated from their source system, no matter what system that is, whether it be an account management system like Active Directory or Azure or Okta, or an HR system like Chris21, Workday, you name it. If they're in here and they're terminated, their status is terminated, and they have active access to any asset, that's a simple report for Gathid to deliver. More complex rules look around things like their compliance training and the level of access to privileged groups and accounts. If you can traverse the graph, you're able to write a policy on it. Out of the box, it'll show you who are your terminated people with active access, and it will do it dynamically. So as you add new systems, you'll immediately see if there are any accounts that are linked to terminated employees. Gathid also allows you to bring the properties from each of those connected entities. So what that means is when I'm looking at a list of terminated people with active access and I'm seeing their system information, such as their SAM account name from Active Directory, or perhaps an ID from a mainframe application, I'm now able to view that same information with context from HR, like their position title, who they reported to. Our system owners love this tool. They're now able to see their complex disconnected applications, like mainframes and physical access control systems, with context now to connected systems. Gathid allows you to upload CSV files from any system. This allows you to bring on those disparate systems and connect them virtually to your connected ones. Here's an example of a CSV. I'm able to see information like the name, email if I'm lucky, and information about the profile that the user holds. So their level of access essentially. If I were to try to identify whether this particular account was still active or employed, I'd need to do it manually row by row, checking my Outlook to see if they're still there, or have a second window open and checking against whatever my source might be. With Gathid, we're able to upload these files through the upload portal. This data then gets dropped directly into your single-tenanted, cloud-hosted Gathid instance. So you're able to see that disconnected, on-premise, legacy data alongside your connected systems access. You're able to track information like who has access to your privileged groups, what compliance training is outstanding and or coming up, who are the terminated people with active access, and will review access dynamically by their manager. This means that when people move around through your organization, you're able to be notified and check that their role is still appropriate and their levels of access are still appropriate within their new role. It's by connecting the disconnected that you're able to get a full picture of what your identity and access looks like. The Gathid graph rebuilds itself every day using our patented technology, allowing you to know every day who has access to what. The team and I are excited to help you to tackle your identity debt. Check us out at gathid.com and schedule a demo today. We're looking forward to meeting you. Get Gathid and know who has access to what.